Alrighty, everyone, welcome to round number 3 of the Sim Racers for Mental Health, the late model stock car series. Here from North Wilkesboro, I'm glad to be back after a week away with computer problems for about a week. I'm ready to get back in full swing here tonight, starting tonight here at North Wilkesboro. Before we do anything else, what do you want to say? We take a look at the point standings. Coming into round number 3 here tonight at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Take a look here right now here. Going into round number 3, Scott Ricard on top of the point, 63 points over Jeffrey Clifton right there, as well as Levi Allen, Scott Wilkerson, Jason Chilton, and Thomas Finch inside the top 6. Here going into round 3 here tonight, qualifying from North Wilkesboro Speedway underway right now. Take a look here at the tower here as we qualify right now. You see Scott Ricard top of the board here tonight. Great run for Scott here this evening as we prepare to go green flag racing. 4 heat races and then 125 laps. Here tonight, Brett McCoy right here in that number 01 machine on track as well. McCoy will qualify 4th right now as he'll bring it to pit road. You see Allen back there. That tie up front between Allen and Levi, so close in lap time here tonight. You take a look here, 18.54 to 18.55, right on top of another 1/1000th of a second, the difference in the top 2. Again, it will be fun here tonight as we get ready to go racing here in just a moment. Here from North Wilkesboro for round number 3 here tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us here. Hope you enjoy the race here in round number 3 here tonight. So let's see. Sometimes Discord. I don't have anybody in here to talk to just yet. We'll talk to them after the race, but as we get ready for heat number 1, coming right up here in a moment. And we'll get ready to turn them loose. And right at the moment, field ready to go. Ricard out front. And ready to go racing here for heat number 1. Heat number 1 is ready to rock and roll here in just a moment. And we'll get out of qualifying. And right here you see your points leader. Top of the charts here in qualifying tonight as we prepare for this first heat here tonight. And here we go. We will get them gridded up for heat number 1. Let's take a look at the starting grid here. Let's take a look at this starting grid. 7 cars in heat number 1. You see Clifton, Ricard, Kyle there, Thomas, Jeff, Jason, Deegan, Albright, and Scott there as well. And we are ready to go here. We will go green flag racing here in just a moment. Here tonight, lights are on the racetrack here as we prepare to go green flag racing here tonight. Out front, the 05 will lead them to green here tonight. Heat number 1 coming right up. 05 out front, ready to go. Coming to green this time, Bob Field will work their way into 3 and 4 here at the world famous North Wilkesboro Speedway here tonight. Pace car will go down pit road. We'll turn them to green. And Clifton jumping to pit road. Not sure what's going on there. Yes, Clifton jumping down to pit road in the 1 before we even got the race started here tonight. We're ready to go. Lights are off here right now. Ricard out front. Are you ready to go? Round number 3. Ready to go here tonight? Let's go racing. In heat number 1 here tonight. So heat number 1 ready to go. Green in the 1. Let's go. Everybody into turn number 1 and 2. 9 minutes here in this heat race. That's interesting. Got it set to a timer. Looks like Scott out front. Kyle second. Here it comes. Kyle right there as well. Top 2 or 3 cars hanging on right now. And everybody hanging on, taking a look. Scott out front, continuing to lead. He'll lead the way at the moment. Number 1 continuing to hang on. Right now, you see Scott leading the way. Thomas there to second. Third right now is the 44, Kyle. Deegan Smith right there in 4th. Jason there as well. Scott Wilkerson. Wilkerson there in the 77 rod. Right behind Jason Chilton. Chilton going to move underneath and pick up a spot. Great job for Chilton. 2 by 2 right now. Everybody hanging on. Scott Ricard out front leading that 05 machine. He knows the tail right now. Field hanging on at the moment. Six laps to go. Scott Thomas, Kyle Jason. 6 now, 5 to go. Scott Ricard leading the way. Thomas right there behind him. Nose to tail right now. Nose to tail. Scott, Thomas, Kyle, Jason inside that top 4. Deegan Smith right there as well in 5th. Wilkerson 6th. Jason going to fall back here. Great run so far for Jason here tonight. That's the 14 hanging on. Jason Chilton right there. Then you're going to have Deegan Smith. Scott continuing to lead. Look at Scott trying to pull away right now with Thomas just behind him. Thomas doing a great job. He'll get to the back bumper here, trying to make it happen. And we got a problem on the racetrack. Deegan Smith brings out the caution here tonight. Take a look here. Trouble for Deegan Smith. Into the corner. First caution of the evening. Car going to get free off of turn number 4. He'll go around. Yellow will fly. First caution of the night for Deegan Smith in the 15th. 3 to go in heat number 1. Yellow is out here with Deegan going around. Scott there, your race leader. First caution of the evening early here tonight. Round number 3 here this evening, coming to 2 to go. Scott out front. And we'll get ready to go back. Green flag racing here in heat number 1 from North Wilkesboro. The lights will go off. We'll get ready for the restart here. Scott, Thomas, Kyle, Jason right there as well. Green, white, checkered finish to heat number 1 here tonight. Here we go. Scott Ricard going to lead them to green. Green flag in the air. Let's go. Great job for Scott. He'll jump out in front. 2 laps to go. Scott, great job. Thomas, Kyle, Jason Wilkerson back there. Deegan Smith. Chase Albright right there as well. Albright hanging on. 1 lap to go. Thomas trying to get to the back bumper of Mr. Scott Ricard, but it's not going to happen. Scott into 3 and 4. Thomas right there as well. Battle for 3rd. Scott Wilkerson. Kyle side by side. In 4th. Wilkerson will go to 4th. Kyle to 3rd. Thomas 2nd. And Scott will get the win in heat number 1. Levi Allen will start inside row number 1 here for heat number 2. Brett McCoy outside, Wesley Whitfield, Kyle McCoy, Dylan, Ed, Barry, and then Ted Craven will be the 8 cars lined up for heat number 2 here tonight. And ready to go. Gold locked out and ready to go. Levi out front, ready to bring them to green. Here we go, coming to green this time by Levi out front. Brett right there behind him, ready for the restart here. And ready to go. So it'll be 10 to go in heat number 2 here tonight. Go for a double up here. And let's go. Green flag in the air. Let's go. Time to go. Let's go racing once again. Heat number 2 underway. Into the corner, 2x2 once again. Nice spot for the field here tonight as they go side by side down the back straightaway here. Great racing so far. And again, great racing at the moment. Field hanging on 2x2 out front. Double file right now as they work their way through. Levi, Brett right there. Now Levi will pull ahead. Brett Whitfield there to third. Fourth 2x2 is Ed and Dylan. Great battle there. Barry, Ted Craven, and Kyle McCoy. Levi Allen continuing to lead the way in the 97 machine. Brett, Ed, Field hanging on, 10 to go, now 9 to go this time by. Levi continuing to hang on out front, nice racing right now. And again, taking a look as this field works their way through. Levi. Great race coming to 8 to go. That's the way we set here, coming to 8 laps to go. This time by 4 cars behind them right now. Again, not 8 to go at the stripe. 5 right there doing everything he can. Continuing to lead the way. So again, you see that 97 out front. Continuing to lead the charge right now. 8 laps to go here tonight. Less than that now as the field works their way by. Nice racing right now. Up front, Levi continuing to lead. Levi doing everything he can. Brett there in second. Brett hanging tight. Here comes Wesley Whitfield, Dylan, Ed. There alongside the 10 machine. Dylan and Ed, nice job, nice battle. The 12 and the 10, that's for 4th and 5th here on the racetrack. Great battle between those two. 2x2 into 1 and 2 once again. Great racing. There's Barry right there behind them. Ed right there alongside. Great battle out front. Checkered flag is out. and Levi going to jump the victory lane. Let's take a quick break for a shout out to our partners over to Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. There is a Brett McCoy, Kyle, Chase Albright right there as well, working their way through warm up here tonight as we get ready to go for the A main here momentarily on Extreme Sim TV for the Sim Racers for Mental Health. Round number 3 here from North Wilkesboro Speedway. Kyle out front leading right now. Kyle leads the warm up session here at the moment as we get ready to go racing here tonight, round number 3. There is a plot against the one car. Ooh. There it is. There it is. Jeff, top of the board. Oh, McCoy, second fastest. Jeff, you're pretty quick, bud. They can plot all they want, but if they can't catch you, they can't do anything. Wilkerson there as well. Barney out here working, or Barry working his way through. There's Albright. Good to see Albright back with us this week. Here at North Wilkesboro, middle lane. It looks pretty good here in the heat and the warm up here. See how this works out, and right around that bottom as well. 2 different approaches to this corner here at North Wilkesboro. Right around the bottom or through that little groove. Al McCoy. By Allen right there as well. So we'll prepare for the start here momentarily as we get ready to go back. Green flag racing here at North Wilkesboro. All right, everybody, are you guys ready? 125 laps coming your way here in a moment. Let's take a look at your starting lineup here tonight at North Wilkesboro Speedway as we get ready to go racing here in a moment. Here we go, round number 3. Lines up as follows. Deegan right there in on the front row alongside Barry, then Dylan, then Jason, then it'll be Ed. That is going to be Scott Wilkerson, Wesley Whitfield alongside Kyle Bowling. Then it's going to be Brent McCoy and Levi Allen alongside Scott McCoy as well, right there lined up. Also, going to be fun to watch here as we continue to work our way through here. And again, getting ready to rock and roll as we get ready to go. Gilwood double file up, Dylan out front leading the way. Of course, behind the top 12, Chase Albright, Kyle Ferry, and Jeff right there as well. So ready to go, and we are going racing here tonight. Let's take a look one more time. North Wilkesboro Speedway. This racetrack going to be a handful here tonight as we get ready to go. And here we go. Field ready to go here tonight. 125 laps is your race distance here. Ready to go as we ride under yellow. Still ready to go. Deegan is ready. Let's go racing. Deegan Smith will be out front. That Illinois driver will bring them to green here tonight. Green in the air. Let's go. We are green. Green flag in the air here tonight as we go racing once again. Lap number 1 on the board here tonight. Take a look at Deegan out front. Deegan Smith out front leading right now, 2 laps in here. Look for lap number 3. Smith out front. That Dylan there as well. Jason, Ed back here in the pack also. Field working their way through. Nice and easy does it. Here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, Deegan Smith out front, side by side. That's going to be Deegan, Jason, everybody right there as they work their way down. 3 laps in the book now. Barry on the outside. Take a look. It's Barry there in the 11, going to make the move by Deegan. Deegan Smith moves backwards, Dylan there, back to 3rd. Jason, Scott, Kyle side by side, back to pack. Great racing deeper in the field early in this 125 lapper tonight. For Lake Moss side by side, there's Ed trying to sneak through. Nice run for Ed as they sneak by. Great racing right now. 5 laps on the board at the moment. Meanwhile, Thomas right here on board with him. He'll be mid-pack right now, right behind the team. Great job. Thomas doing everything he can, trying to hang on. Scott Ricard right there mid-pack as always. Dylan continuing to lead 2 by 2 deep in the pack. Levi Allen back here as well, catching up to the back of the field. Scott hanging on. Meanwhile, up front, we're side by side for first here. The 12, Deegan Smith, gonna go to 2nd. Well, Machine leading Smith 2nd right now. Jason there as well. Great racing up front as we're 7 laps in. The 125, Scott Wilkerson gonna settle in. Sit right there to 4th. Thomas to his back bumper. Those 2 nearly making contact right here. Taking a look here right behind them. Kyle following along right around the bottom. You see how hard it is to handle on that very low line. Really trying to get that car to rotate right now. Smith off the back bumper here by a little bit of Dylan right now. Great racing across the board here. Gap up front about 6, about 2 or 3 tenths of a second right now. Thomas back here as well. Behind them, more side by side racing. You take a look here. There's Brett McCoy, Ed hanging on. 10 laps on the board of 125 this time by. That's mid-pack. Ed losing some spots here. Dylan having some blinking issues or something going on there. He'll blink out for a minute. But Deegan Smith side by side with Jason Chilton. That'll be for second. Jason going to roll the bottom. Smith trying to hold him off there down to the bottom. Both cars working that very low lane here tonight. Barry, Thomas. Here's Thomas there. There's the 10 up top. We got a problem. Caution is out back straight away, and it's a mess. The 11 involved. Wow. Holy moly. Let's take a look here. What happened to bring this caution out here tonight? Take a look. A little bit of contact for the race leaders. The 14 hard into the outside wall up on top of the racetrack. The 11-15 coming into it. The 77 nowhere to go. The 14 involved. There's the 44 spinning around, or the 07 around. Big mess back straight away. One more look here. Kyle McCoy involved in all this. Up front it happens, and then behind them, nowhere for a ton of race cars to go. The 11 down there, Barry involved. Wow. One look here from the 11's point of view. Go with Barry here. Nowhere for him to go either. Boom. Nothing he could do. Everybody just piles in from there. The caution flag waves here for the first time tonight. We got a ton of them on pit road after a massive incident here. Take a look here. See the top 8 staying out. Then get back here. A couple of more back here in the near the tail here. Coming down after that. Caution is out for the first time here tonight. Early on here in the feature with Dylan, now your race leader, number 12, All Tail Machine, continuing to lead after a big incident opened up tonight. So we will get ready to go back green flag racing here in a moment. Fueled around behind the iRacing pace car here this evening. Again, big shout out to Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast for all of their help here with everything here as well on the channel. Been working with them for a while. Thank you to all those guys. We'll get ready to go back to green here in just a moment. The field out of turn number 4 here tonight. Green flag back in the air. Let's go racing. Everybody back underway here at North Wilkesboro. Again, field hanging on right now. Working their way through. Early on, big incident. Gonna really slow everybody up. 18 laps in the books here tonight. Always tricky when you have a big incident early to get back rolling. So right now, out front, Dylan and Brett right there behind them. 19-20 on the board this time by as the field works their way through. Again, 20 of 125 complete. Dylan leads here. Here comes Brett McCoy. Scott Wilkinson back there with the 44 of Kyle sneaking by. Great job. But Brett McCoy up 7 spots from where he started here tonight. Continuing to move forward right now. Big job from McCoy. Up 7 spots. Kyle up 5. Oh, trouble front straight away. One car around is going to be the 20. And more problems in the 1. Caution is out. Caution is out as the 20 goes around here tonight to bring the yellow out for the second time. Take a look here. 3 wide going to be a problem. Oh! Ran out of running room. Wow. One more look here. Three wide. And it's going to run out of running room here. Here you can see when you're 3 wide like this coming off the exit of the corner, just not a ton of room. The 7 gets a little bit out of shape on the bottom. The 20 moves up to give room and just right across, gets right hooked into that outside wall. Slides across and down the racetrack. That'll bring the caution out every time, boys and girls. And he'll slide to the apron as well. So there you go. Caution is out. Yet again here tonight, second one of the evening. Again, second yellow of the night. Oh, guys, we'll get ready to go. Here at North Wilkesboro yet again. Trouble for the field here tonight, and again, cautions early on in this round number 3 here tonight. Off to a rough start here at North Wilkesboro. Going. Lights will go off on the pace car once again here in a moment. We'll get them back underway again. Double file up front. Brett McCoy and Dylan going to be your front 2. Scott Wilkinson, Kyle McCoy, Jeffrey, Levi Allen, Todd Craven, Thomas right here as well. Starting to see that car's down there in pit road as well. The 10 on pit road. There is the 15 done on pit road as well. As we get ready for the restart here, lap 27. Green flag back in the air. We're underway. 8 on the board, back underway once again. Field hanging on, working their way through. 28 complete to 125. Out front, Dylan back out front. Brett McCoy there as well. Kyle McCoy back here. 3 wide, the 1 in the middle of Jeffrey. Jeff Clifton right there trying to find running room. Can't do it. He'll jump back in the line. Up 9 spots from where he started here tonight. Continuing to move forward. That number 1 machine pretty quick, moving his way through. That is the North Carolina native right there, and doing a wonderful job. Home state race for Jeff here tonight if he can get it done. Out front, the all-tail number 12. Out of Port Orange, that's going to be Dylan right there, continuing to lead. Brett there to second right now. Brett, Kyle back here, all the way from Nebraska, doing a great job. Illinois driver, you see with that North Carolina native giving chase here. Got Ricard going to slide backwards a little bit. Thomas, of course. And then you get into like Ted Craven back here. And Barry as well, one lap down. So early on, cautions has really racked up the field quite a bit. Brett there in second at the moment. 0.5 of a second off your leader. McCoy hanging on over Jeff. Jeff trying to make a move. Can't do it right now. What a battle right now. There's the one machine. Great run for him here tonight. Dylan continuing to lead. So much fun to watch. Levi Allen back here as well in the 97. Up in 5 spots here tonight, up into 6. Scott there as well. Dylan continuing to lead by about 0.4 of a second over Brett McCoy. McCoy trying to hang tight at the moment. Egan Smith out of this one. Albright again was up in the points. Having trouble here tonight. Going to be a rough night for him. Wilkerson, Ricard there as well. Who's your points leader coming in right now, running 7th here. Meanwhile, Dylan continuing to lead the charge. 36 on the board right now. Here tonight at North Wilkesboro with Dylan, Brett, Kyle, your top 3. And headed for turn 3, and you see this field right now really doing everything they can do. You'll see them flash by out of turn number 4 here tonight. And yeah, this field really doing everything they can right around the bottom just to keep these cars underneath of them right now. Right there is Levi at 12, though he has company all over him. Dylan and Brett McCoy, those top 2 or 3 cars, pretty well matched with one another. Still very early on in this one. Manage your equipment. That's going to be the story of the night. 40 laps in this 125 lap affair. .40 of 125 complete. Grant back here. Jeff, Kyle there in the mix also. Going, continuing to lead the way. McCoy, Kyle, Jeff, Levi, Scott, Thomas, right there in the 54 as well. But it's Brett McCoy holding on to second with Dylan right there behind him. 42 of 125 laps complete here tonight. Great job. Dylan hanging on as well. 43 complete. Brett, Jason. Dylan continuing to lead right now. Brett third in second. Kyle. Then McCoy. Behind him, Jeff in line. The one trying to peek a nose right here under the 7 of McCoy. But McCoy not doing it. Not giving it to him right now. Those two very tight right now. Gap up front about 0.2 of a second. First and second here tonight. Continuing to be one heck of a go here as they work their way through. Man, what a battle these two have run here tonight. So much fun to watch these guys do battle here tonight. And man alive, have they been going at it. Right now, field doing everything they can, holding serve at the moment. Wonderful, wonderful race here tonight. Dylan right now continuing to lead over Brett right there in second. Nice job. Dylan out front right now. McCoy in second. Great racing here between the first few cars right now. Gap right now about 0.2 of a second out front for the moment. And behind him, you see Scott Ricard, 7 seconds or 5 seconds off the leader. Fish back there as well. Thomas Fish struggling a bit right now with Dylan out front leading. Now we continue to work their way through Dylan and Brett right now. And so much fun to watch right here. So again, that battle up near the front here tonight for the race lead. Here continuing at the moment. See Dylan continuing to lead. He's got all kinds of company right now. Great job between these couple of cars out front. And side by side, here we go. Here goes this, side by side right now. You see it right here, battle for first right now. Brett, Dylan, and Kyle, your top three. Nose to tail, side by side. McCoy right there with Dylan. Brett McCoy going to edge forward here tonight. McCoy going to do everything he can do to pull forward here. Quite a battle here tonight as we continue right now. What a great battle as McCoy will get to the race lead here tonight. McCoy going to pull back through. To see McCoy up to the start since the restart to get to where he's at, up 14 for Dylan. Dylan really moving forward. What a battle. Or excuse me, since the race start, up 14 for some of these drivers side by side right now. Pit lane here. Lap 13 when Jeff was on pit road with that issue. Now back inside the top three. You see up front Brett, Kyle there as well. Albright going a lap down. That's going to stack the leaders up behind them. And oh man, that is such a great race up front right now. Brett right there in the mix also. That is the way we see this here tonight as they work their way through right now. Up front, Brett continuing to pull away. Now 2/5 of a second. The battle for the race lead rages. Again, overall, great racing here tonight. I'm very impressed with what we're seeing. 60 on the board of the 125 as we close in on halfway. Brett, Kyle, Jeff, Levi right there as well. And the tractor's #1 machine out front. Or up to third, excuse me, of Jeff. Great run here. Holding tight right now, 2 on the board. 63 complete as we come to halfway here. Four this time by Brett, Kyle, Jeff, Levi, Dylan, and Scott right now. 65 complete at the stripe here. McCoy continuing to lead. Kyle, McCoy, Brett and Kyle going at it. It's a McCoy family feud up front. Brett and Kyle going at it. Jeff Clifton falling back here. All we need in this mix is a Hatfield. That's what we really need, a Hatfield involved in all this. As the McCoys continue to hang tight out front. Kyle right there, right on the back bumper, really trying to show a nose and doing a great job right now. 66 complete of 125 here tonight for everybody involved. Here this evening, Ted, Scott, everybody doing what they can. Up front, a couple of cars hanging on. Brett McCoy continuing to lead, 67 on the board here tonight of 125. McCoy, Kyle McCoy. Back here, Levi in line. Kyle, Scott Richard hanging on as well. All right there, sliding out of this one so far. 68 complete of 125. And you see Kyle McCoy all over the back bumper of Brett. Right here as we continue to run. $69 complete of 125. $70 on the board. $70 complete. Brett, Jeff, Kyle, Scott right there as well to pit road. Or excuse me, that's going to be Levi on pit road to 97. He'll come down. 4 tires and fuel on the 97 ride. He'll come down right now. Meanwhile, out front, Kyle McCoy and Brett McCoy still 1 and 2 in this one. Working through some lap traffic here. Nice and easy to the bottom of the racetrack. 72 complete of 125 here tonight. So right now, 73 on the board of 125 here tonight. Jeff Thomas, Scott and Ted. Right now, working their way through. Brett McCoy continuing to lead. Jeff right there, Kyle McCoy to pit road. Kyle going to take tires and fuel here. Let's take a look here as we work our way through at the pit strategy right now. Got more coming to pit road here. Here we go. Taking a look. McCoy hasn't pitted. Scott, he's got a little bit of time before he would have to hit pit road. Now the 1 to pit road. That'll leave McCoy. And caution on the racetrack during pit stops. Caution is out. Thomas having a problem. Let's take a look. Caution is out. Let's take a look. Look here as the yellow flag flies. Ooh, wow. Thomas got helped around there. Caution is out here tonight. And here we go. We'll have more to pit road. It'll cycle you around. The cars that hadn't pitted now coming to pit road here. We'll come down pit road here. There we go. Where's the pit road here? So, with everybody coming to pit road, and again, we'll go under yellow. We'll go thank our partners one more time, and then we'll be back to the run to the end. Alrighty, still under yellow here. See Perry on pit road. Scott on pit road as well. Going Jeffrey a lap down. Allen also 1 lap down here. So it's going to take it a minute. Cycle out. Get ready to go back racing here in a moment. 35 seconds. So again, it's starting to get everybody that should be back on the lead lap back here as we caution in the midst of green flag stops here tonight. Gonna mix the field up a little bit here. But it's Brett McCoy continuing to lead in that number 1 machine. Thomas back here again. Thomas going around bringing the yellow out in 54 ride. He was the cause of the yellow here. They're going to wave off the start here. As we continue to let cars circulate by. Trying to get this field back where they should be, and that's the hard part. Right, trying to get this field figured out. Ready to go back to green flag racing again very early on. Well, not early on, but continue to cycle through what we need to do here. Not going green here once again. Right now, everybody, even the admin's trying to get the scoring fixed here before we go back green. Again, a green flag pit stop in the middle of the cycle here tends to mess everything up. And we're going to wave off the yellow again. And they're trying to sort all this out. Trying to sort it out here. As the yellow came out again for Thomas in the middle of green flag stops there. That really kind of hindered the running of this race right now. All right, they're gonna double it up, and then we're gonna clear the blacks. And McCoy, Scott up front and ready to go when we do go back green. Ike's getting ready to go back out on the pace car. Trying to sort through what exactly is going on. Oh, I think we're going to let them go green here. So they're going to let him go green. We are coming to green here. Brent McCoy out front coming to green. And ready to go. McCoy, green flag in the air. Let's go. 85 on the board. Let's go racing. Ricard second. Jeff there as well. Levi, Kyle, McCoy, and then Dylan back here as they still try to sort their way through this. Now back single file. Brett out front leading. Not back here. Kyle McCoy inside the top 5. Dylan Thomas trying to hang on as well. By 2 right in front of Thomas right here. Again, he went. Oh, Thomas a little bit further back there. A couple of lap cars in the mix here. Right behind them, there's the 12 right in line. The 7, and then the Thomas will be the next lap car by my math here. So again, working our way through. That is the way we said here as we continue to work by. So again, up front, it's going to be Brett McCoy continuing to lead, 90 on the board this time by. A little bit confusing for a lot of guys here. Take a look at the last lap time here for some of these guys. Brett McCoy right now pulling away from Jeff Clifton up there as well. And we'll take a look here at their last lap time here. And you see it just a little bit faster. The card in the 8s there. About a 3/10 off right now. Well, again, 92 on the board. Dylan Thomas. And it's going to be Kyle Barney Todd back there as well. Scott Wilkinson right now in 11th here tonight. But up 13 spots from the start here. That one machine continuing to pull forward. And right here falling in line behind Brett. Big gains for him here tonight. Everyone works their way by. What a battle. Here tonight. Been awesome to watch, I'll say that. Right there. They're working their way through, and you see working their way off the corner. What a battle we have seen here. 96 on the board. 96 complete. So right now the field works their way by. In the world is 97 on the board. Here tonight, you see a couple of cars working by here as they work through turns 1 and 2. Here they go. Okay, manual camera work is not easy. 98 on the board. The field works their way through. In control here. This is the weirdest thing I've ever had happen. And again, 26 on the board here tonight for the field. 26 to go. So 26 to go here tonight as the field works their way by. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to oh, oh this ain't good. I am locked with 25 to go here. Alright, we'll be right back here in a moment. 25 to go here tonight. Field continuing to work their way through. I can't get this to stop. Wait. Turn off this mouse hang. 25 on the board to go here tonight, and I have never in my life, I have no idea what the hotkey is for this. Oh, great race up front. Let me turn you off. Let me turn you off. Please, for the love of all that I can be, turn off. Stupid mouse thing. Start pressing random keys. Jesus. Gotta be a button here somewhere. Hey, what'd I do? Hey, look at that. No. Eight, 9, 10. Oh. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is horrible. We're gonna manually control the gear for the rest of the night. This is ridiculous. All right, 25 to go. Oh, this is horrible. See the field working their way through here. 25 laps to go in this one. That is leaders. Oh. Great racing overall here tonight. And a great night of racing here with 25 to go in this. Yeah, all right, working our way through 25 laps to go. 25 to go here tonight. Five to go. Five to go here tonight. Five to go here for a little less now. Try one thing here. Trying to regain control. Housing off. Aha! Thank God. The 25 to go. Still continuing to work their way through. 25 to go here tonight. 25, a little less than that now to go. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. I'll get everything going. We'll be right back. All right, as we continue to roll here out front, Jeffrey continuing to lead the way right now. Great job, Jeffrey, out front, continuing to lead right at the moment. Great run for him right now, leading the charge in that number 1 machine. Great job right at the moment. Field hanging on right now, and again, out front is that number 1 machine as he continues to lead here. But these guys are going to do one more thing to get us back up and going. Sorry about that as they work their way by. Right now, the one out front continuing to lead here. Again, doing everything he can. There we go. Let's hope this works. The one car leading the way right now as they work their way through. Again, 121 laps on the board. And they'll work their way by here. Great job, everybody involved here trying to keep this thing all the way through to the end here tonight. 123 on the board. 3 laps to go. Jeff Clifton continuing to lead. Scott right there to second. Levi to third right now. Jeff continuing to lead. 2 laps to go here. Scott Ricard. Levi Allen. 2 laps to go here tonight in round number 3. Out front, Jeffrey Clifton leads. 1 to go. Scott Ricard to second. Allen to third. That's the way they set right now. 1 lap to go. Coming to the checkered flag. Clifton leads. Checkered flag for Jeffrey Clifton. Scott and Levi, your top 3. There we go. Checkered flag is out. There we go. Great job. Let's go ahead and talk to our race winner. So again, great race here tonight. So let's get ready to talk to our top 3 here, and you see Jeffrey doing a great job bringing it home here tonight in that number 1 machine. Great job all the way around. Jeffrey did a wonderful job here tonight getting it done here in that number 1. The North Carolina native brings it home at North Wilkesboro. Let's get ready to talk to Levi on the Angeles. Hey Levi, Matt up here in the booth, got a copy.
I gotcha.
Well, man, hectic race. We had a yellow there during the pit cycle that kind of jacked everything up, even on my end. Able to battle your way through to finish 3rd behind Scott there at number 97. Levi was pretty good here tonight, man.
Hey, thanks.
Well, man, how was the trip all the way out here to North Carolina from Port Angeles, man?
Oh, it's a long one.
Well, man, yeah, you battled through to 3rd. Is there anything you could have done with that car any better to maybe get up there and get by Scott and Jeff there at the end?
I got so like 5 laps ago I had a warning for right front being worn out too much. I wonder if you took all 4 tires, it would be any faster. But I only had time to take a right size during that pit stop on the green, so I don't know. Tough call.
Definitely a tough call, man, but it was one heck of a not race tonight and a battle throughout, let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, I love this group has been great. I I came from a different group that had like maybe 6, 8 cautions a race, and we had what 3 today or 2. So this is
I think it was
quite the
2, yeah.
difference. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
man, it was fun to watch, man. Congratulations bringing that Mustang home in third here tonight, buddy.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, Levi, congrats. Have a safe trip back home to Port Angeles, man.
All right, man.
See you next week, bud.
See ya.
All right, let's get ready to talk to Scott Ricard. They're coming home second here tonight. Your points leader, Scott Ricard. You got me. Hey, Scott, buddy, you got me, man.
Yes, I do.
All righty, man. P2 here tonight, and that number 05 machine. Pretty good night for you here, coming in as the points leader. You'll leave out here with a second place finish.
Yeah, considering how I wrecked in the big first wreck, I'm not too bad. I'll gladly take P2 after trying to fix damage the whole race. Every caution.
Yeah, man, that car was something else after that big incident.
Yeah, nice on the long run it wasn't too bad, but short run it was really hurt.
Well, man, it was fun to watch you get out there and race.
Yeah, I love this. I love this track since it came out. It's unique, and I like unique tracks like this where it's not some basic track. It's got some character to it.
Right. So let's backtrack a little bit, man. Coming into the night, what was your thoughts here coming into North Wilkesboro? Knowing what you had as far as everything going on, were you kind of happy with what you had, or what was your feelings about everything?
I just gonna keep trying to get top, pretty much do what I'm really best at iRacing, just top 5ing everybody to death for the points. So
Yeah,
my thing is I can always I can usually run out top 5 in most races without too much of a worry.
Right. Well, tonight it worked out beautifully for you, didn't it?
Yeah. But that caution saved me because I was going to try to go to the end, and my right front would not have made it if it went green.
There you go, man. Well, great job, and congrats coming home in the top 5 with another second place finish, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to Jeffrey down here. All right, Jeffrey Clifton. Buddy, you got a copy on me, Jeffrey, man.
I do. How are you?
I'm doing a crazy night.
You tell me, buddy.
Well, coming home in the win here tonight, man, in your home state, how's it feel?
Well, first off, my computer froze before the heat started.
Oh,
and
nice.
I was in a panic. I was like, oh no. Of course, this race is going to be the one where my computer messes up. So I had to reboot my whole computer, and then I missed the start for the first heat. And then it told me that I was a lap down. And I was like, what the hell? So I finished last in the first heat and had to start 15th. So I made a joke that I was going to do the last to first challenge. Well, I guess I fell into that one, huh?
Well, last to first, there you go, right? Just like you planned it.
That was pretty fun.
Just like you planned it, right?
I wouldn't say just like I planned it. I mean, in my head, I was like, if I can qualify top 5 and just hang out up there, I could probably have a car that would be decent and have a decent shot at the win. I think that late caution there helped me more than it hurt me.
Right.
I took under green flag. I took right sides, and I think if the caution didn't come out, I might have finished maybe 4th or 5th.
Right.
But man, it's good to get a win here. That's for sure.
Well, man, congratulations. We had that yellow that kind of mixed everything up mid-race, too, in the middle of pit stops. And we kind of messed up timing and scoring. I was sitting here trying to figure it out. I was listening to you guys on the radio trying to figure it out. It was a mess.
Yeah, I don't know what iRacing has as far as, like, a timing loop. Like, maybe there's a virtual or something. Maybe the caution came out when a lapped car was crossing the finish line or something. I don't know. Sometimes that messes it all up. So, I mean, they kind of rebounded pretty good. I think we got it pretty in order. So, appreciate the guys for doing that.
Alrighty, man. Well, Wichita's headed to round number 4.
To be honest with you, I don't have any thoughts because I don't know where we're going. I haven't been paying attention. The week off threw me for a loop.
Well, you see, me and you both, kind of the same thing happened to both of us.
Yeah, I was all ready last week. I was at my computer and I said, I'm ready to race. I'm excited to go to North Wilkesboro, and then I see a message and they said that we're off for the holiday, and I was like, oh, what?
But see, I actually messaged Eric Thomas there some point or another last week, and I was like, oh yeah, we don't race tonight, which was a good thing because my PC ended up it was going to not work any longer, so I spent the week putting that back together.
It looks like everybody's got gremlins lately, huh?
Yeah, mine was motherboard, which led to RAM, which led to poppy popcorn in the world.
Oh yeah, one thing leads to another. That's always the way it goes.
Yes, man. Well, dude, congratulations. Hopefully your gremlins are over.
Hopefully.
Cross your fingers.
Appreciate it.
Because I know how expensive that can get if it's not. But hopefully it is.
All right. Well, let's see. We go to Langley next week, so
yes,
we'll try to go back to back. How about that?
You found it before I did. Good job. So we were looking too.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, buddy.
All righty, man. We'll talk to you later, Jeffrey.
Have a good night, bud.
All right. Congrats, buddy. All right, guys. Thank you for coming out here tonight. There you go. Race winner Jeffrey Clifton here tonight. And we'll see you from Langley in 1 week. Till everyone have a great night. We'll